no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left.
From your grave.
That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
I actually do love doing this in the morning.
Yeah, it is great in the morning. It's a
I don't
nice
know
way
why.
to-
Why is that?
It makes a great Tuesday for me. I know that much.
Yeah, if it makes my day a smile. Make your day a smile.
That's right. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right, that's Marcus. I'm Ben. And then, of course, who do we have over here in the corner? He's creepy and weird.
Why you gotta make things so complicated? I'm still away. I act like somebody else. It's me. It's Avril Lavigne.
Ugh. Is it?
I'm Avril Lavigne, and I love ghosts, and I love scary things. But that's what I love.
Well, thanks for being here, Avril.
I am not.
I gotta go my things.
I am not enjoying
complicated.
this in the least bit.
You don't like that character?
No, and now I'm barely certain. I'm barely.
Someone
certain
is now
you have
married to that.
You have to register as a pedophile now. You definitely have to, because that was disgusting and disturbing.
She just nailed it on the head.
Absolutely.
You know, I remember when I was fat and alone, and I always thought
When
about
you
it.
remember, like you
I'm just
remember
saying,
4 seconds ago
but now
and
I'm
2
fat,
seconds
and
before
I've-
that.
But now I'm fat, and I've used my mental cunning to trick people into loving me.
All right. Well, speaking of tricks and things that absolutely
No
Jesus.
No
more.
No
more Avril Lavigne. That's a rule. New rule. No more Avril Lavigne.
But I thought there was no rules.
But there
on
is
this
one.
podcast.
But there is one now.
Yeah.
And that is no Avril Lavigne.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's a pretty reasonable rule.
But the
It's a
one thing
fine
we
rule.
know about Henry Zabrowski is that he's pretty unpredictable.
All right. So today, let's just jump right to it. We're going to go to a haunted house. We're traveling to it's called The Killers here in New York City. It's going to be pretty great. So we figured we'd give you guys a little bit of information on haunted houses throughout the history of America.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that haunted houses is my favorite. It's my favorite horror movie genre. It's my favorite type.
Yes.
I love haunted house stories, and I'm so excited because we're going to get so scared, and they're going to jump out at us. I'm going to fucking deck one of those fags in the head.
Don't fucking. It's not really Dahmer, man.
They're going to come at me. These serial killers are going to come at me. I'm going to just boom, boom, one shot.
You can't knock out the. Are we still
What,
good?
say crack? Did I break the feed?
No, you
Avril Lavigne's ghost is now haunting this podcast. No. And do not punch the actors.
I'm going to grab him by his pants. I'm going to give him a wedgie. I'm going to push him down and be like, you like it? You like it? You nerd?
There's no way in hell you'd be able to do that.
It's possible.
We'll see.
Anyway, so we got some information on haunted houses past. Henry, what do you want to start it off?
Ooh, haunted houses. Do we want to go through the top 5?
Yeah, sure.
Look at the fun little listy thing of the top 5 most haunted locations in the world, and they're fun.
Yeah, I love it.
I will say this also: if you live in a haunted house, I did a little research. By law, you're forced to. There was a case course, Stambosky versus Ackley, Supreme Court in New York, in 1991. They said that if you have a haunted house or if you have extraterrestrial or paranormal,
Or if, and if murders happen in your home.
murders, you must tell the folks that you're trying to sell it to.
And I'm saying I'm looking for an apartment, and it is a plus for me.
Yeah, you'll pay.
There has
you'll
been
double the
someone
price.
Seriously, if you got a house that is riddled with ghosts, tell me about it. I want to rent it from you. I want to live with the ghosts.
I am
want
beyond
to beat
with
the
you on
ghosts.
that. As a matter of fact, before the podcast, we were discussing the Amityville Horror House went up for sale, but then we found out it was just the fucking movie house.
It's just a movie
and not the
house.
real death house. So fuck it. Get it out
Yeah,
of
there's
here.
no ghosts there. It's just quinoa crumbs and actor flakes.
Well, there's more ghosts at the... Yeah, there's probably more ghosts there, given the careers of the people who acted in that first movie.
You
They didn't
got 'em.
exactly- Yeah.
No, it was Josh Brolin. He was very famous.
But the woman didn't make it.
No, she died. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ripped
about it.
apart by dogs.
That'll
That's the
happen.
worst way for an actress to die.
Yeah, that's how the Weinsteins kill an actress. Marcus.
Stuff her with sausage, sick the dogs on her.
All right, number 5 in the list is the Dean House.
Oh, yeah.
In Alberta, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, it's by the sausage people. Jimmy Dean.
Is that something?
No.
It's not. He had
Lots
me.
of pig ghosts.
Yeah.
Well, it was a mobile house. They moved it
You
quite a
hear
few
that,
times. And then in 1933, in 1929, it finally came to rest in Alberta, Canada. And in 1933, in the first instance of something violent happening there, a 14-year-old boy suffering from epilepsy took his own life in the house's attic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a mobile house, it had an attic?
Well, I mean, you were able to move houses.
Back in the day, that was a lot more common back in the day. You would just take your house and put it on a truck. I don't know if you've ever seen that on the highway.
Yeah,
You've ever
no,
seen
I've
a whole
seen
house
it.
being moved? It's
Yeah.
the same thing, and they used to do it all the time, especially because this Dean family was like very important. I forgot what they were just socialites.
I don't know. I
It's
think
something
so,
like that.
something,
And
yeah.
like their house was like a testament to their house,
I just
their
feel like
family name.
It's like humans living like a turtle. You gotta
Yes.
leave your house when you leave. You can't take it with you.
That's the name of a play.
Humans living like a turtle?
Yes.
That sounds really sad.
Well, perhaps
Bust
the
out
most-
of your shell.
Perhaps the most shocking event in the history of the Dean house was the 1952 murder of Irma Umperville
Good 1952 name though.
by her husband, Roderick.
Yeah, Roderick fucking beat the shit out of Irma.
Stabbed and strangled his wife in front of their 2 children before killing himself in one of the home's apartments.
Roderick, you're always late. You never come home when you say you're gonna come home.
And to this day, it's the sound of clattering TV dinners.
Well, they say
ruins the sleep. Of
to
the
this day,
stay in the Dean house.
it is the sound of unexplained laughter that haunts the house.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I also imagine that my neighbors complain of the same exact thing from my house. I feel that I was like watching Halloween 2 yesterday, and every single time it was when the stripper was getting smashed against the mirror.
So they just heard really guttural screams.
and me
followed
just
by-
going like, yeah, get her, get her. I was like literally screaming, get her.
Do we
Over and
call
over
the
again.
police, Irma? No.
No. Let him laugh.
Let him laugh.
It's better if he laughs at it and then he doesn't do it. Let him just enjoy it.
So does this place still exist? The
Oh yeah,
Dean
that's
House?
still around.
definitely.
Now it's a museum.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 4 is the Velasca Axe Murder House.
Ooh, what happened there?
And you know when a house is called the Velasca Axe Murder House, that it's haunted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. On the evening of June 9th, 1912, Josiah Moore, his wife Sarah, and their 4 children left their home to attend a function at a local Presbyterian church. The family had also invited Lena and Ina Stillinger, friends of the Moore family children, to spend
Who's
the night.
naming these people?
This is in the 1900s. White people were rampant with
They
the
were going
names.
crazy.
They were just making names up,
Ina
doing
and
stuff. Yeah,
Lena,
Ina and
Irma.
Lena. And this is my daughter.
Is she special needs? No, she just special.
No,
to us.
she's just Danish.
After the family and their guests returned home and turned in for the night, an intruder, or perhaps a group of them, entered the house and used Josiah Moore's axe to crush the skulls of every person in the house while they slept. The next morning, a neighbor noticed that the Moore residence was suspiciously quiet.
Because normally it's just like,
Hey, Maria, you making sausages?
but there was none of that morning.
No trumpet this morning. Very interesting. Did they just get murdered by an axe killer?
Well, numerous psychics have studied the house and declared the property haunted by the victims of the murder.
I declare those houses to be riddled with ghosts.
And strange phenomena like falling lamps, flying objects, and mysterious voices are supposedly common.
Oh, where is this again?
It doesn't say. Wait a minute. Let me look. Doesn't say.
Damn it.
All right.
We gotta
we'll never
go
find
to
it.
these places.
We do.
Last night I was craving. I want to see a ghost.
Massachusetts.
So bad.
Oh, we can
Yeah,
go to
we
this
could
one.
go to that
Cool.
one.
Yeah,
All
Fall
right.
River, Massachusetts.
And what's the name of that one again?
The Velasca Axe Murder House.
Alaska Axe Murder House.
I gotta start. We gotta start. I gotta keep like a journal with wherever I go, a list of haunted places to go to while I'm there. And
Definitely.
then go there.
You'll be able to find one in every city.
I'm gonna see a
Wherever
ghost.
a murder is, there is a haunted. What do we got for number 3, Mr. Parks?
Number 3 is the Monte Cristo Homestead.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and
that
that
sounds
involved
nice.
various turkey ham Swiss sandwiches, deeply fried, covered in a jelly,
Yeah, that's the thing. I thought
floating through, giving all who enter a heart attack.
Do you smell baking butter? Oh, that's just the ghost.
It was built in 1884, and all was well until servants dropped the owner's infant daughter down the stairs, and the servants claimed they were pushed by an unseen force.
Ghost murderer.
Racism.
Yeah.
That's really what's so sad about it.
In 1910, Christopher William Crawley, the head of the Crawley household, died of heart failure. His passing marked a change in his wife, Elizabeth Crawley.
She was just free and living the dreams that she always
Oh,
wanted
absolutely.
to.
Yeah, they called her. From now on, she changed her name to Tits Out. Tits Out Crawley.
Oh, yeah, the old tassel girl.
She became extremely extremely reclusive over the next 2 decades of her life, and according to some, extremely cruel. Several tragic deaths took place at the household while Elizabeth lived there. A pregnant servant fell to her death from a balcony.
I just think this woman hates babies.
And another
Possible.
servant, this time a young boy, was burned to death.
Yeah.
After Elizabeth died, the house fell into disrepair and suffered at the hands of looters and vandals before Reginald Ryan, a local man, purchased
Another
it
terrible
in
name.
1963. He and his wife.
I can't hear me anymore.
You can.
I dropped the feed. I
good?
lost the feed.
Are you
Am I
fine?
back in? Am I back in?
I don't know. Are you? I
Yeah.
can't hear.
We've
I can
never
hear it
had
now.
problems before until you started singing that goddamn Avril Lavigne song. No!
He, Reginald, and his wife, Olive, immediately knew their home was haunted. Lights acted strangely, and the couple could feel the presence of ghosts and eerily cold spots throughout the property. Psychics were invited to the home and reported strong paranormal activity as well, raising suspicions that the house held terrible secrets in its walls.
Yeah.
Today, visitors can test those claims themselves by taking a tour of the property and its grounds.
And a ghost smelling package. Come smell the ghosts.
This one is in Australia.
Oh, cool. I love this. I want to see a haunted house.
I know it.
I'm gonna kill somebody in my house just to make it haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our big haunted house back home was the house that was across the street from the children's cemetery.
Yeah, of
Makes
course.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh, we could, speaking of children's cemeteries and children places of demise, we could go to Cropsey.
Yeah, we could definitely go to
You
Cropsey.
just got to go find all the stuff in there, and it's Staten Island.
Yeah.
You know,
the whole place
only
is
thing there
haunted.
is just tracksuits and fucking pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find ghosts.
Do you hear the jiggling of gold chains?
Oh, no.
That's just the wasp behind us.
Creepiest thing we ever found in the haunted house. A friend of mine found a cassette tape. And
Oh, yeah.
that's right. Yeah. I told you guys about this. Yeah, and he played it, and it was just an old man reciting "Mary Had a Little Lamb" over and over
Cool.
again.
Someone just did that, though.
Yeah.
Someone did that for artistic merit.
Next up is the LaLaurie house.
Now, this is the house that Nick Cage bought. He owns and lives in this house.
Is this in New Orleans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
and
It's a great story. I actually was really sad. Like, this needs to be made a movie. Mm-hmm. I love the story of this house.
It was bought in 1831 by a beautiful socialite by the name of Madame LaLaurie.
Yeah.
And purchased with the house. She purchased the house with her third husband, Dr. Louis LaLaurie.
See, these are good names.
That wasn't
they're
a
from
thing.
France.
Yeah, that's true.
Like many of the wealthiest members of society, Madame LaLaurie owned slaves. By law, slave owners were expected to keep slaves well fed, clothed, and cared for, but a series of
Like
incidents...
dogs.
Like dogs, exactly.
Like what you're supposed to do with a dog.
Yeah, but series of incidents made some of LaLaurie's peers think the socialite was, at best, neglecting those duties and possibly much worse. Those suspicions were confirmed when a neighbor saw LaLaurie chase a child of a slave through the courtyard, into the house, onto the roof. Moments later, the child had fallen to her death.
She's just playing baby frisbee.
Yeah, I've
That's
heard
all.
of that game.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
Because you
Better
can just
than
pick up a
lawn
baby by the
darts.
feet. It's so easy. If you just take a baby by the feet, you can just throw it.
And that's actually how a lot of doctors
So
identify
easy.
who
Yeah.
the mother is. If you throw the baby and it comes back to you, that was your baby. But if it just lands and it dies, it doesn't matter. It wasn't yours anyway.
It's called the boomerang theory.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
LaLaurie was fined and forced to sell her slaves, but relatives purchased them. But relatives,
You're selling slaves.
but relatives purchased them and immediately sold them back to her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
what happened with our stock market, too.
And
Yeah.
going back to our boomerang theory, that's sort of sad.
Yeah. Although her reputation suffered because of the incident, she remained a popular figure in town until a fire set by one of LaLaurie's slaves brought the attention of the entire community to LaLaurie's house. As the fire burned, several people broke down the door to the slave quarters, and they pulled 7 severely maltreated and malnourished
Free
slaves from the
slaves!
building.
Free slaves!
Oh, my God. Free
Let's go get our free slaves!
Little damage. It's a little bit. We're having a fire sale. Fire sale.
Little smoke damage to their lungs, but for the most part, still good slaves. The place is burning down. We're looting the slaves.
Well, 2 of those died, from their mistreatment. 2 others were found buried on the premises. The citizens of New Orleans, disgusted and furious with Lalaurie, chased her out of town, looted her possessions, and nearly destroyed the house. Madame Lalaurie herself, having fled to Paris, was never brought to justice for her crimes. The house itself was later remodeled and retains little of its original layout.
It's supposed to be the most haunted house in America.
Yeah.
Now, does Nick Cage live there as a permanent residence? Or
Yes, that's his house.
Okay, that's so fucking great.
lives
Nick
in
Cage
that
is
house.
amazing.
But this is also the same place where he was in New Orleans and
Beat his wife.
because
Right.
she was trying to tell him they were going to the wrong house because they were, and he
Right.
was outside the wrong house, banging and screaming. Can you imagine if Face Off, fucking
Nick
the
Cage?
guy,
Yeah.
Nick Cage is outside your house, just banging on the door, going like, "Let me in, let me into your house." And
I think
she's
you
just
have to give him your house.
I mean, just have some respect for the man.
Let him into your
Let him
fucking
into
house.
your home. He's Nick
Have him
Cage.
snoop around, realize it's not his house.
And he'll be like, I'm sorry about this. Do you want some gold chains?
Exactly.
He's just covered in gold chains. And then you can get a gold chain if you get a gold chain from Nick Cage, you can make 2 wishes on it.
Oh,
So that's the thing to listen.
What wishes
If
do
you
make?
invite Nick Cage into your home and he gives you
You
a gold
have
chain,
to invite him into your home, though. He can't actually come in.
You get the gold chain, you can make 2 wishes, and then the problem is that your firstborn son will turn into a bird.
That's fine.
That's what's
fine.
that's just folklore.
Right.
That's what happened on the set of Matchstick Men.
Wonderful feature.
Number 1 on the list,
Number 1.
the Borley Rectory.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one.
Which is a good name of an album.
Borley Rectory, a good name for an improv group. Also, just a good
No,
name
no,
for
no.
a sausage company.
No, there are no good improv group names.
What about Debunkable?
The Debunkables.
We're the Debunkables.
Built in 1863 at the request of Reverend Henry Bull, the rectory had always provided its residents with plenty of ghost sightings. The source of the sightings was quickly traced back to a story of a nun and a monk who, centuries ago,
A nun and a monk.
A nun and a monk
Walk into a bar and immediately leave because they don't drink.
they fell in love and attempted to elope. They were caught, however, and the monk was hanged. His would-be bride suffered an even worse fate, being walled up within her convent and left to die.
I love that, though.
The Borley Rectory was built on this haunted ground, and its residents suffered accordingly. Eventually, a newspaper sent an investigator to dig into the story surrounding the rectory. The investigator, Harry Price, is credited today as being one of the first ghost hunters for his use of cameras, fingerprinting kits, and other measuring equipment.
Again, a very good movie plot.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm
Don't take that
sad.
one. Anybody who's listening to this, don't take that one. I'm going to do that one.
That's
I'm
Hong
doing
Kong
that
Henry
one.
Zabrowski.
I claim it. I claim it.
Copyright. TM. I just feel really sad. That's like the greatest love story I've ever heard, a nun and a monk, and then it ends with a dude getting hung
you
and
know
a chick
they're
getting
too-
folded up.
They're so
walled
fucking
up.
gross. The nun and the monk were both absolutely disgusting.
They
It
were
was
sucking
terrible.
all over each other.
Yeah, but
loving
it was
their life.
gross. It's gross.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
If you're a nun, you have to be ugly, and if you're a monk, you're fucked up.
I think it led to an extra strong haunting. The fact that they
Yes.
were in love created a more strong
Absolutely.
ghost.
And she was fucking walled up in the wall. That rules.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
well,
That's what I do with
psychics-
every nun I meet. That's how I'm going to make my house haunted.
Yeah.
I'm going to take some nun and I'm going to put her in concrete.
the old Zabrowski nun house.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think your landlord's going to allow you to do that.
Oh, come on. I tell him it's going to make it. We got tourism.
I remember when I went over to your house and we had to smoke weed in the bathroom.
It's true. My landlord smells the weed smoke and sends me emails. And he's like, smoking of any kind isn't permitted.
Never said anything about killing nuns and putting them in your floorboards.
No, he didn't. That is not. And I don't currently have a lease. So.
So that's fine.
Well, psychics were brought in to try to communicate with the spirits, and one of them said that the rectory would burn to the ground, and in the rubble, the remains of the nun would be found. Within a year, that exact thing happened.
Fuck yeah.
Isn't that something?
Rock and roll. Yeah.
And they were
And the nurse was found with like 2 like rock and roll signs
Yeah,
up, you know,
exactly.
like with fucking maiden shirt on.
In kiss makeup?
Yeah.
Weird.
Cool. That's
was
a cool
haunted.
nun.
Yeah.
And the rectory burned to the ground.
Hell yeah. Another
fucking
church
sweet.
done with.
And the nun was given a Christian burial.
Very
Aw,
nice.
that's
Good.
nice.
That's gonna
That's nice.
That's gonna really take away the fact she was terribly murdered. I'm sure she's
doesn't,
happy about
though.
it. No, she's still
not
sad.
in the least bit.
Definitely not. Henry, you got some information on.
Do you actually want to go to talk about the H.H. Holmes house, and then let's kind of talk about ghosts?
Well, we
in
could
general?
talk about the H.H. Holmes house. Basically, it's just the greatest horror house of all time.
This is like the idea of every single like haunted house that you're going to go to
Right.
is based off this guy's place. We've talked about him a million times.
Of course.
We love him.
Yeah.
He's got a great energy. We love his work ethic and
Right.
what he's done. You know?
And his ingenuity.
Oh yeah.
Of course, yeah. So it just took place during the First World's Fair, which was like, 1890, something like that.
Somewhere
early
around there,
times.
yeah.
It had 33 rooms, and basically he would just hire contractors. They would come over, build a room. He'd fucking, either kill them or just make them quit their. He would be like, "You did a terrible job building my horror room." He would fire them, so no one knew what the house was like. And basically, he just killed up. They have confirmed 27, but the forensics were so bad that it was probably hundreds.
Because it was the beginning of forensics.
Yeah, they would go over there and he would mash up the bones to such a degree that people couldn't tell if they were human or animal. So they just went, because he also had, he had the lime pits, and then he just had
Yeah.
straight up
And he would-
infernos.
And he was sprinkling, bone dust over his spaghetti like it was Parmesan
Of
cheese.
course.
That was really that
This
was
guy
what makes it
loves
hard to
Parmesan cheese. It's so crunchy and weird.
He would
I
also
don't know.
he would also strip all the flesh off of the bones and sell the skeletons to local medical
To
stores.
That's
Science.
where he made a lot of his money.
Yeah, and who knows how many people he killed before he even opened the murder house? He was in his 40s. By
Can you
the time
imagine
that-
though owning one of those skeletons? Oh, I love it.
My
Really, I'm sure
God.
that they're still around at universities definitely right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one asked any questions where all these goddamn skeletons were coming from. They were just
will-
loving the business.
People were real loose with human bodies back
They
in the day.
really were. Well, it was also the beginning of a lot of pathology work, and so medical schools were desperate for cadavers.
Oh,
And
yeah.
in fact, grave robbing. A lot of the grave robbing laws came about because medical students were raiding graveyards every night to try to get bodies to work on. And criminals found out that they could sell these bodies to medical schools for a hefty sum.
It's pretty
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
And
A
doctors
hefty
were
sum.
just
I like that.
doctors
Thank
were
you.
just
I like that
sawing
old-timey
people.
money.
Yeah, hefty sum. Yes.
Intriguing.
Yes, it's 2 giant blocks of wood.
That is a hefty amount.
Doctors also used to just cut the tops of people's heads off and stick sticks into their brains and stuff like that.
They
It was
were-
also
they
back
were
then.
very, very-
You
Well,
know,
you know,
it was a work in progress.
It was a trial and error.
Thank you, America.
It was. And really, H.H. Holmes and his friend Benjamin Peitzel, they were both together, so he was really big.
Did they
in the
fuck?
I don't know if they ever banged. I wouldn't be surprised if H.H. Holmes was a raging homosexual, though. It's very
I
possible.
just think they fuck everything.
So anyway, he ended up...
I think they're
Seems
very
like-
Danish.
That seems like how serial killers are. They seem like very polysexual.
Yeah.
They stick their dick in
Really groovy, yeah.
Yeah.
Groovy, man. Groovy, cool. Whatever, play it as it lays.
Yeah.
Love the one you're with.
yeah. So basically... So we would just have a lot of guests in there, and then we'd lock the doors behind them, and he would asphyxiate them with the gas in the room, which is like super cool.
Yeah.
And no one went looking for these people because they just went to Chicago for the World's Fair, and then they just never went back to
A lot of them were young women.
yeah.
Because this was the beginning of urbanization, where people from all over America were traveling,
Going to cities,
Yeah, they
yeah.
were going into cities. So these girls would
I'm gonna go meet
into
the man
city.
of my dreams.
Yeah, and they wouldn't let their families know where they were staying or where they were. So these young girls would show up to H.H. In fact, they used to put out ads in the classifieds. The newspapers would put ads next to it being like, "Be careful, women are disappearing.
Yeah.
Know who you're staying with. Know who you're working
Meanwhile,
for."
you see a big fancy ad next to it. It's like, come see my many rooms. H.H.
Notice the
Holmes,
room.
rooms of fantasy.
always
for a queen.
open, always vacancy.
Searching for a husband, searching for a wife. Come see H.H. Holmes.
If we don't have
rooms of enjoyment.
If we don't have a vacancy, we'll make one for you within the hour.
Yes. Yeah. So the place had 33 rooms, 2 giant furnaces, pits of acid, bottles of various poisons everywhere, and apparently he had some good medieval torture things as well, such
Yeah.
as the stretching rack and
Yeah,
whatnot.
stretch.
I'm getting one of
rack's
those.
a big
My
one.
back is killing me.
I would love to just constantly sleep in an Iron Maiden, just like dull the fucking points and just like wake up every morning.
Just get real used to it.
Oh, it'd be
Yeah.
great.
You're just like fine with it.
I could see you sleeping in an Iron Maiden.
It'd be awesome.
Hey,
Don't
it'd have to
awake
be-
me.
It'd be custom made.
It'd have to
Oh,
be an
yeah.
extra large one.
Yeah.
I know.
Because also back in the day, people were smaller.
I wonder. I mean, that's the thing. I could
I
do
was
whatever I
tall.
want back. What are you going to put me on the rack? I'm already 6'7". You fucking
can't beat
idiots.
me. Yeah, and they'll be like, he's a giant giant.
Yes.
He's the Titan from days of old. You can get the same effect if you just go to China.
Right. I can't wait to go to China.
They'll be, oh, he's so big. Oh, never let him in your house. He take out the ceiling fan.
So I think we get our H.H. Holmes, the first horror house of all time.
Yes.
And then it burnt to the ground. And it's not haunted. There's not really any...
No, not really. Another horror house that we had that also is missing. This was one that happened. This was a frontier haunted house. This was in Kansas in the 1800s, late 1800s, post-Civil War. And it was this family known as the Bloody Benders.
Oh, I love this.
Yes, Bloody Benders were great. They ran a hotel it was more of an inn on a dusty trail out west. And people were starting to disappear on this trail, and they started to look into it. And the Benders knew that people were kind of onto them. They kind of heard around town, so they escaped. And when authorities finally went to the house, they found a trap door. In which what the Benders would do, they'd sit people down for dinner, and they would in the middle of dinner, someone would go up behind them and smash them in the head with a hammer.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And then open the trap door, and down there would be someone waiting, and they'd slit their throat.
Do you mean there's no beanbag chair and flat screen down there? See, that's what I'm going to do in my house. I'm going to have a flat screen. I'm going to have a trap door in the dining room table that just shoots me down on my beanbag chair where I got a milkshake machine and I got a fucking Blu-ray player, and oh man, I'm gonna do it different and better than they did.
Coolest thing that I think about this one is that they found bullet holes in the ceiling, in the walls, meaning that
they would go down and then these dudes would pull their guns trying to stop them, and then they would just slice his throat.
Yeah,
I love it.
Well, they were German.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You're going to be slicing the throat.
Yeah, and they moved the house because they opened up the trapdoor was nailed shut. They opened up the trapdoor, and they thought that the bodies would be buried down there. So they moved the entire house, and they found 17 bodies in the garden outside. And the house was dismantled by souvenir hunters. So there are pieces of this house out there right now.
I know,
but passed down through the generations.
We have to talk about, not right now because we don't have enough time, but the story of Fred and Rosemary West is fucking awesome too.
Yeah?
Haunted house. They as a couple, they just murdered tons and tons of women together. They killed their own daughter.
The English couple. These guys are fucking awesome.
It's so fucked up.
I mean, they're terrible.
Yeah, awesome as in, we
all know.
They fill me with awe.
The big thing is,
True.
again, it's like when you're searching for someone to love, someone you're going to spend your life with, you want to be heading the same direction.
Right.
You know what I mean? You want to have the same interests, the same core, what's the term? Morals.
Yeah, but there's
the same moral code.
Yeah, there's no loyalty among murderers, though, because the wife eventually rolled over on the husband.
Well, she was forced to, but okay. So just real quick, so what they would strip the girls, they would torture them with, they would bind them with tape, and then they just tortured them and they abused them. He would fuck them in front of her and shit like that. And then they would bury
she
him
was
in the
sitting there
floorboards
playing
in
a
the backyard.
tambourine, going, "I love it when you do it. It's the age of Aquarius."
Their daughter was going to rat him out, and then they killed the daughter.
Yeah.
Really awesome.
So
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah, dozens of. I mean, they don't know exactly how many, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it's at least a baker's dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah. A killer's dozen is 22, actually.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do with this episode is that we are going to take you, the listener, into the haunted house with us. You can hear our adventures in the land of horror, and because you can't take a look, you should go ahead.
Take
a listen.
Yeah. Here we are in the Killer's Haunted House in the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Henry, leave him alone!
Stay the way you act like somebody else gets me frustrated. Life's like this.
All right, stop recording that. That's not allowed.
I think we did already put an Avril Lavigne no-go on this episode.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that I was not allowed to sing Avril Lavigne.
I don't think you forgot. I think you're skirting the rules, Henry.
Rules are meant to be broken.
So right now we're in the cab on the way to the haunted house.
Yeah.
And we've got, of course, myself, Ben Kissel in tow, Henry Zabrowski, and my lovely girlfriend, Nikita.
You not say hello? You don't even have your voice on there?
No.
Too late, baby.
That's right. No, because the thing is that a bunch of nerds cross-reference voices, and they'll be able to find where you keep your panties.
Oh,
which is really hard. Because the thing is about
It's not that hard to find them. They're on Marcus. Marcus
He's
wears
wearing
them every day.
I think I see a couple just sticking out of his coat pocket. I'm gonna punch Ted Bundy in the face tonight. I'm gonna get him by his jacket. I'm gonna pull him down in the street, show him all. He don't kill no people. I kill people.
Henry, you know, like real world like laws apply, right?
No. This is a horror fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Ben, who do you want to punch in the stomach?
I don't want to punch anyone in the stomach. I just want to hug Jeffrey Dahmer and tell him I love him. I'm just excited to see my idols. I just want to, kiss him, ask him, how did he kill all the Thai boys? And be like, did he make any actual zombies?
I think the question of that, or the answer to that, is 1 and no.
Yes. Yeah, he actually never made it.
He never
made a zombie.
Well, we don't know that.
No, we do know that because there was just no way for it to happen. Do you think they'll have any of those guys hanging out in front?
What guy? Oh, the scary guys.
Definitely, they should if it's a worthy haunted house. That's for sure.
Now, this is probably not going to be allowed inside.
Oh no, this is going to be a covert operation, without a doubt.
Very much so.
Yeah, so I apologize in advance if there are any sound discrepancies, but I will not be able to wear my headphones, my monitoring headphones, that I usually wear during field recordings. So the sound might be a little bit off, but I think it'll be okay.
The one thing that we're sure to pick up is me dragging Ted Bundy down into the street while I beat him with my hands.
I just can't wait for you to get beat up by the actor playing Ted Bundy. I think we could probably find our way from here.
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
How much is it?
Rule number 3. Repeat rule number 3 for us, Henry.
Do not be a jackass. You are not funny. Trust us. The people you're with are not entertained. But actually, I mean, we are funny.
We are extremely
funny.
entertaining.
I understand.
We'll
accept it.
Person.
Yeah.
Last time I went to one of these things, it was just me and my father, and no one would approach us because my dad grabbed a dude by his shirt who tried to jump him. And then I guess they were all they radio around, so everyone knows what's up. So everyone left us alone for the rest of the time. So it was kind of lonely and sad.
You've been all my life, 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 life.
You guys ready? Yeah! Boom! Stay together!
Man, this room's really scary. It's a dark corridor.
It's like we're in a garbage bag. This is what a piece of Tupperware feels like.
Backs against the wall, backs against the wall. You don't want to follow instructions. Everyone turn around, face the wall. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Look at me. Turn around, face the wall. Turn around and face the wall, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Holy Lord. Is it gay night or Puerto Rican night?
Wearing an X, raise your hand.
Oh my god, I don't want to do it now. Can I go back and kill it?
There should not be a gap. You should be touching someone's shoulder. You should be touching another shoulder.
That better be you fumbling my ass.
Yeah, that's me.
Get out of here! Go on, you!
Yeah, it's a really good dump.
Top 5 dump. This is what I want my house to look like.
I know, me too.
This guy's scary as fuck.
Nice bones.
Welcome. Execution. Theodore Bundy. Get you, Bundy. Last words, Bundy.
I would like you to give my love to my family and friends. I would like
Yeah, I did it. Yeah. He just killed Ted Bundy.
You gotta hold that thing up longer.
Awfully close. My grandma. Grandpa died a while back. We buried him. And then I dug him up. You know why? Because I was lonesome. You ever dig somebody up out of the grave because you're lonesome? Oh, it feels good. Want to try on my grandpa's face? Yes. Look at that. When I look through these eyes, you look like you're part of the family. I like that. You want to come here and give us some kind of a grace? Yeah. You know, my sister got eaten by a pig. A pig? You want to pray for my sister in the belly of that pig? All right, put your hands together.
Dear Lord in heaven, please bless Ed's younger or older?
Oh, my younger sister.
Please bless Ed's younger sister, who was unfortunately eaten by a swine.
That's nice. I like that. And I like you.
I like you.
But that ain't grace. Oh, now look at Grandpa getting all riled up. I shouldn't have dug him out of the ground. Everybody will have to get going. Now, there's the door. Gotta go. After midnight, just like we used to do.
Now we're good?
I go walking after midnight, searching for you.
I think she ran away from you because she's scared of you. All right, so no introductions because this is just the tail end, right?
Yeah. This
So
may
we
be a
just
different
finished-
day and in a different thing, but let's act like we did it all at once.
Yeah.
The Killers.
We literally just got back from the Killers haunted house not 3 minutes ago, and
That's
we're
right.
doing the wrap up now.
I'm so scared still. I don't know, man. Crazy times over there. Very militant group yelling at you, making you get against the wall, put your face against
I tell
it.
you what, I got a little hard.
Did
I
you?
actually, during that thing, I was like, maybe I want to be a slave.
I'm sure you would
You know,
do
maybe,
great.
Maybe what I was meant to be was one of those guys in the big zip mask, like a gimp.
Definitely.
Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do.
Well, have you
I mean,
ever
like
been...
as a hobby, sure.
No, I mean as a job.
Well, I don't know how you're going to get a job doing it.
Because I'll be the fucking best.
Doesn't pay
I
very
try.
well.
Listen, 110% I give to this podcast. 110% I give to my acting career. 110% I give to cooking different fish meals in order to lose weight. I can
Sure, I
give
thought you were-
100. I could give 110% to being a gimp.
Yeah, that last one I'm not too sure about.
110% I give every single day.
I feel like you just
6 days a
eat too
week,
much.
except for 1 day a week where I just fucking don't try.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's my favorite day.
Yeah, those are my Fridays.
Oh yeah, today's your Friday.
I mean, Fridays, my Sundays.
You just told me that today's your Friday.
Well, my Fridays are my Sundays.
So are you giving 110%?
No. Stop conversation. Holy fucking Jesus. I did not wake up with explosive diarrhea to deal with this today. I did. But yeah, overall, the Killer's very, very scary. We were all little gimps for these very sad actors.
Well, the thing is that I got chosen to do all the fun, quote unquote, special things.
It was very interesting to see just how life works. They chose Henry for all different forms of victimization.
But every single time it was like, "Ooh, Ted Bundy's gonna love you. Ooh, John Wayne Gacy's gonna love you."
You were called cute multiple times by a whole series of different disgusting chubby men.
It's because I am.
You are.
110% I give to being cute every day.
I know it. It did not work out in your favor when everyone wanted to rape you at this haunted house.
You've always told me about like you getting like bullied and singled out for
Right.
shit, and like when the teenagers made you do the Chris Farley impersonation before they'd let you on the train.
Yeah.
Now that I'm like, yeah, that sounds a little like maybe he's exaggerating that, but no, the whole time you
I'm
were picked for
castable.
everything.
I'm castable. I
You
got the
are
X
castable.
Factor.
You are castable. And for those that don't know, Marcus alluded to a wonderful story that Henry told us the other day. Henry was on the subway surrounded by a gang of black youths, and they
Yes.
thought, you look like Chris Farley, they said, and in order to get off of the train, what did you do?
They surrounded me and they said they wouldn't let me leave the train until I did a Chris Farley impression. And I was just like, don't make me do this. And they're all like, you ain't getting off this motherfucking train unless you do a goddamn Chris Farley impression.
I love those guys.
And I destroyed it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I fucking rocked
the
it.
whole
I
train
literally
was
got the whole
clapping.
train. I got the whole thing going.
You're a star.
Because I got the X Factor. I got it.
110%.
I mean, they would have beaten me nearly to death.
Yeah, right.
If I hadn't done it.
Well, what did you do?
Oh, I did the
Matt Foley?
I did. I did Matt. I was like, I'm living in a van down by the river.
Yeah, that's pretty
Don't make me. I don't want to do it here.
No, you don't do it. We're not making you
Yeah,
do
we're
it.
not
You can
making
leave
you
the
do
room
it.
whenever you
I've
want.
already had to run from the shadow of that ghost.
All
right?
I was really.
I'm just fat. We're different.
You're cute and you're surprisingly small. When we meet our fans in real life, they're all going to be astonished at how actually tiny you are because
I'm like a
you
miniature
play fat,
version
but
of a
you're very
fat
small.
person.
Right.
Yeah.
Actors
I'm like a fat person toy.
Yeah, like those Russian dolls. Like you're the third Russian doll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very. Yeah.
When you get to the real good dolls, you mean?
Yeah. The dolls
Those
you
better
wanna fuck.
dolls are the dolls you want to fuck. The dolls that you're wondering what his deal is.
I would say actors tend to be around 65% of the size of the person they're portraying.
Yeah, you got to because cameras are fitted with magnifying lenses, make you bigger.
That's right.
I'm not sure if that's true or not.
It might be.
Well, the camera adds 10 pounds.
Yeah. To your cock and balls.
So anyway, do we want to go into any detail about the killers? What was your favorite killer that you saw? We saw
Ed
John
Gein.
Wayne Gacy. We saw Jeffrey Dahmer. Ed Gein was your
It was
favorite.
slyly cast.
Yeah.
It was slightly cast. I think you're
Cleverly.
getting that. Yeah, you're getting that, both of that right off the posters, guys. we went to this thing. Can we come up with some better words, please?
Ed Gein was great.
Ed Gein was
And then John Wayne
amazing.
Gacy took me, put me in a crawl space.
This is where they really fucked up.
Yeah, they chose me. They like petted my face. They put me in a crawl space, and then that leads out to the other thing, to this like side area, and it says "wait" on the wall. And then I'm sitting there, and the dude pops out at me, and I'm just like, "You scared me, bro." And then he's just like, "You want to scare your friends?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck my friends. Yeah, I want to kill them." And he was like, I had to wait in this other room underneath this woman's cloak. And I didn't get to tell you this. So the part of it is that you're in this like room of the Angel of Death, and she's this woman in a big skirt. So I missed like 4 rooms. The idea was I was
You
supposed
only
to
missed
hook,
one room.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's something like that. But I hooked up with another group and not our group because they fucked up the timing. But I'm sitting underneath this woman's skirt, right? And my head is on her pussy.
And how was her
Like,
pussy?
I sat up in it and closed, and then I was just like, she closed it, and then I just like leaned back. I'm like, I felt my, I felt my head like rest on her vagina lips.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey, sorry about laying my head in your vagina. And then she looked down and like stayed in character, like looked at me like the Angel of Death, and I was like, my head's on your vagina.
Angel of Death, very cool room full of fog and smoke and all that shit.
Yeah, blue lights. It was really fucking, or black lights, I guess. But yeah, it was really fucking cool.
And I would say the worst room probably, I'm going to go with Dexter, or unfortunately they sort of butchered Albert Fish.
Yeah, but Albert Fish was really bad.
But that's okay.
Well, Albert Fish,
it was an intro.
We did a creepier thing for Albert Fish than they did.
They just read the same letter that we read on the podcast, and then they had the mother of the daughter that he killed, and she was sad.
Yeah, I hated
Oh, my baby's gone. My
and I was like, I don't
These are all real people.
We're in a haunted house. We're here to watch your babies die.
Yeah, I'm happy your baby is
We
dead.
are not the audience for haunted houses. That's what I was just talking with Marcus as we were walking up. It's like we are just not the demographic. Because, like, we should go for free, Killers, which we are promoting on our podcast, which we just found out has bigger numbers than we thought it did. Killers.
Yeah, we're dominating.
You should give us our money back for the tickets that we purchased.
Yeah.
I will
Killers.
say, overpriced at $50.
Quite.
Yeah.
Quite overpriced.
But we're just, it's hard to, because we're just sitting there, we're not screaming, we're going like, oh.
Well, I mean, you can hear on the recording the I apologize for my maniacal, psychotic laughter throughout. Mm-hmm. It was kind of creepy. Upon listening the second time through. Yeah.
I love it though.
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
loved. Like,
I was having a great time. I was chuckling it up.
I laughed my ass off and had a fucking great time the entire way through. And at the end, as you heard, I got to say the prayer at Ed Gein's family dinner.
And a wonderful prayer it was. I was too busy taking care of his girlfriend the whole time after the, Jack the Ripper really groped her.
Jack the Ripper did kind of rape my girlfriend.
Did he touch her breasts?
He rubbed up against them.
Pretty
Yeah.
healthily.
Jack the Ripper, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I know what
and
I'm
then-
doing next year for Halloween.
Oh, no.
And then this morning we woke up and it was one of those things where, like, you know, when someone like bullies you and like a day later you have like the perfect response to them.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like that, and we woke
What was
up.
your perfect
Screw
response?
you, Jack the Ripper.
Well, I was like,
Get off of my wife.
and I was,
What? What do you mean, wife? I'm your girlfriend. Nikki, I
I've
want to
been wanting
ask
to
you
do
this for a long time.
Jack, do you have the ring?
Yes, I do. Meanwhile, you're still grabbing on like fiercely under her tits.
That is actually one of the most romantic ways I've ever heard of someone proposing to somebody else.
it really is.
And Nikki would really appreciate that.
Oh God, well,
I got to stop saying her name, right?
No. I say her name on podcasts all the time.
He called her fat on top hat.
I remember that. That got you in some hot
Please,
water.
that got me in a lot of
Because she's
hot
not
water.
She's not remotely fat. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, let's
you were
move on.
wrong about that.
Yeah, I didn't say it. But no, Bill, Ben thought that she got freaked out last night. Slept better than she has in weeks.
That's what she said.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
I told you
fucking
she was fine.
She loved it, man.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Also, a wonderful exhibit was the Jeffrey Dahmer exhibit.
That
Really
was
home.
inventive. I liked that a lot.
That was just great theater.
Yeah.
That was.
That was very good theater.
That was Jeffrey Dahmer. He was sitting on his sitting on the what was it? I guess the witness stand.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
giving his final speech,
Which
This
is
during
word for word
sentences.
his actual his statement.
Which was a very powerful statement. And then another Dahmer comes in and does some crazy stuff with it's Dahmer on Dahmer crime.
Dahmer
and
on
that's
Dahmer.
really what's so sad about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And I thought really when you first walk in, there's just a Hispanic fella screaming at you. And I thought it was really interesting the way they just kind of beat you down and made you completely submit to the process. It was I was a little bit shell-shocked in the beginning.
Yeah.
You walk through the doors, you're like, $50, we're going to have a good time. I'm a fucking asshole. And immediately screamed at and forced to stand against the
See,
wall.
I need that for theater.
Yeah.
I need to be ordered. And
Do you think
beat.
they should start like Les Mis like that?
Yeah.
The Lion King?
Yeah, you paid $300 for these goddamn tickets. Fucking sit down, old lady. Hey, old lady, let me see your pussy.
No.
Old lady, let me see your pussy.
Oh, don't smell enough. Go to the bathroom and make it stink. It's weird.
There was a lot of great
Broadway has changed.
There were a lot of great tiny little touches too. Like in the John Wayne Gacy room, there was a gay porn show on the TV.
Really
like
great.
Young gay porn, like teen gay porn.
And John
Yeah.
Wayne Gacy's dinner that they had, was it like Thai food and a 3-foot-long hoagie? That man was living like a king.
Yeah, he was having a great time.
Although I would say could be a little chubbier. They got a thin, not thin,
No,
but not morbidly obese.
They could have been fatter.
I need a fat Gacy.
it was like a Brian Posehn sized Gacy.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
he was
perfect
big guy.
role.
Yeah.
He was big.
He had really soft hands when he touched my face.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, he's an actor, of course.
Not me, man.
They
I
don't
got
do any
rough
work.
hands like a coal miner.
Let me
I've
see.
seen your. No, he does.
Actually, no, they're very soft.
They're extremely.
They're baby butt hands. He powders them every
I
morning.
moisturize.
Good. Let's see. Yes, overall a fun experience, and it was nice to be out of your element. There was one moment where you walked through. I think it was supposed to be a vagina.
It was definitely a vagina.
And it had to be a good 15 feet, 20 feet, and it seemed to go on forever. Your girlfriend was having a major panic attack, and I was about to, but her panic attack helped me not have one because I didn't want to sound like a fucking bitch. And I'm walking through, and
look who got freaked out.
I didn't get freaked out. It was pretty.
These
great.
are one of the rooms I missed.
Yeah.
Just hanging out and underneath this woman's skirt with my head
sounds
actually
like you
against
had
a
a-
real vagina.
Yeah.
I was dealing with a real vagina, and you guys
Yeah.
were dealing with some costumed vagina.
So did you jump out into a bunch of strangers?
Yeah.
And then just
What
kind of
did they
join
say
them?
when you did
Yeah.
that?
So
they
who's
were
this?
like,
So
"Who are you?"
awkward.
Yeah, and I was just like, I was like, well, this is the wrong group. I literally said, I was like, and then it was just me hanging out, and then I had to yell at this weird, stupid guy who answered his phone in the middle of the Jack Ripper thing because he was being just fun. He was being fun and funny, and I told him, I was like, listen, fucker, I paid $50 for this goddamn thing, so put your fucking phone away.
One of the guys in the group with you answered
Yeah.
the phone, or an actor?
One of the guys in the group.
Jesus Christ!
Like a real
You know
schmeal.
what? He was scared. I
Yeah.
mean, can't we? This is the future, huh? You can't go to a fucking haunted house without someone popping on their iPhone and tweeting about it, or God knows what he was
I'm
doing.
not going to say I didn't check my email while I was waiting underneath her vagina. Because I did.
That's fine.
I checked my email. That's fine.
You were in. You were.
I was
waiting.
corresponding.
That's right. You were corresponding, and you were waiting to pop out. You got to do something.
With my
pre-scare.
hands.
That's
And
right.
I can't,
God knows
can't be touching this woman's legs or vagina.
No, you can't.
Because they get mad. Everyone gets mad.
Can't fist the angel of death.
No.
God knows.
Would have done it, though. Showed her what the business was.
Yeah.
You want to know what the business was? It's a fish store.
It's a what?
A fist?
It's a fish store.
Fish.
It's a fish store. That's
fish
what the
store.
business was.
A fish?
I don't know, man.
A fish door. Is that
Fish
what you,
store.
Is that what you
A
call
fish
a
store.
You
I
call
said,
a
you want to know what
vagina-
the business was, and then I said it's a fish store.
Yeah, but a
You're
good
calling her pussy a fish store?
No, I didn't even mean it like that.
a fun name for a vagina is a fish door.
Fish store is fun. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, overall, so go to Killers if you want to.
Yeah, it was super
Killers
sweet.
give us our money back. That'd be
Definitely.
great.
Give us our
I'd
money
love
back.
that.
I'm gonna give it 5 out of 10 hemorrhoids.
Yeah, that
That's what I
sounds
would
about
do.
right. I'm gonna give 5 out of 10. Hairy ball sacks.
Good.
I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10. Bleeding gums.
All right. Okay.
Which, if you guys are not aware, that all means 3 out of 5 stars. 3 out of 5 stars. So very good. Awesome, guys. All right. Well, great field trip. I like you guys as friends, and I like to take you out in the public, and so we can all be seen together.
I think we're getting stronger as friends and stronger as comedians, and I like our energy and I like our friendship.
I agree.
Zip. All right. Well, we'll do the Magustalations.
We can't just do the
Well, we
Magoosalations.
just did it.
You can't just prompt us
We'll
to do
do
it.
that.
It's got to happen.
Let's just.
organically.
So anyway,
I guess
it
we're
was-
just going to say it now.
Okay.
Because you just
I
said
take
that.
everything back.
I take it back. Yeah, we're not friends anymore. This is over. Hail me!
Ah, Magoosalations!
Hail Satan. We'll talk to you later.
Hail Satan!
Hail
Satan.
So, can I ask you, sir, how do you feel when 4 people get into your cab with bloody X's on their forehead?
I feel excited.
And why is that?
I'm starting thinking of jokes.
Yes, swing a left here and then take a right on Metropolitan.
But you guys are way early. When is that the Halloween thing? Is that next Monday or something?
Yeah, October 31st, right?
Yeah, we did. We went to this haunted house where it was like a bunch of people like dressed as serial killers, like scared us.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
All right. Now, my question to you: What was the last time you were at church?
Oh no.
Oh yes,
When was the last time you were at church?
last Sunday.
You gotta go.
No, it wasn't last Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm a full Catholic.
Now you're willing to fool around with scary stuff and ghosts and all that stuff, but how about the Holy Ghost? I mean, come on.
I understand. No, of course.
I mean, you gotta be. I'm demon equal time here. How about that?
That is the most compelling argument I've heard for it.
It is horrific.
No, we are
A lot of death in that Christian faith, especially the Catholic.
We're all locked up in it. Like we're. I'm just afraid when I go that they won't have me back.
Oh
Yeah.
well, it's par for the course. I mean, you gotta go for it, man. Well, yeah.
Oh, we're
yeah, you gotta go with it.
Yeah, I just feel like
I'd
if
like to
I-
go to church after that haunted house.
Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, exactly.
I could go.
As a
with
matter
that.
of fact, we should do a field trip to a Catholic mass. There's nothing scarier than that.
You just got us 4 beers in after being in a haunted house.
This is honestly, if you're a Christian, this is the time to convert anybody.
Yeah, you can get us right.
You didn't have to be terrified about the devil.
It really did.